Hello children, in this video exercise 2 from chapter 8 we are going to see with the topic types of angles. So the first type we are going to see about right angles. So the angles which are made by the sleeping line and a standing line is a right angle. So when the sleeping line and the standing line joins together, the angle will be formed. That particular angle is said to be the right angle. So for example, if you take in a clock, if you see with the time 3 o'clock, it can be AM or PM. 3 o'clock, 3:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30. So if you see with this particular timings, the two needle of the clock will be forming an angle. So that angle is said to be right angle. So which can be drawn and shown like, see. This is a sleeping line. This is a sleeping line which is also said to be horizontal line. So with this, a standing line. So this standing line, you will also call it as vertical. So this is a sleeping line and this is a standing line. So the sleeping line and standing line joins together and forms an angle which is called right angle. So if you just imagine these two lines which are arms, no, which are said to be arms, no. If you imagine these two arms in your wall clock, imagine with the 3 o'clock, 3:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, the angle which are formed will be a right angle. So and that is said to be generally 90 degree. So always the right angle will be 90 degree. Okay, so you can also just mention like X, Y, Z. I'm right now using the alphabet. You can also use any alphabet. So here I'll just show you with an example of a stick. See, I have two stick which is joined together. So I'm going to consider this as a one ray and this as another ray, which is said to be generally arms of an angle. So when this I am placing on the same line which I have drawn. See, if you see, this is a sleeping line, this is a standing line. So which is forming an angle, no, that is said to be right angle. Okay, we'll see with the next angle. Acute angle. Angles which are lesser than the right angle are generally called as acute angle. See, here if you see right angle, I have explained what is a right angle. The angle can be anything which are lesser than 90 degree. That is right angle, which is lesser than right angle or said to be generally as a acute angle. So for that also I'll just show you first. So this is a right angle, right? Sleeping line and a standing line. So here right angle which shows when it is lesser than, see, this is the standing line. Okay, that is moving down. See here, you can able to see the arms are getting down, which is lesser. If it is moving down means lesser. Okay, so if you see, this is a sleeping line and this is a second arm or ray. So angle which are between, no, in this between two rays, the angle which is forming, the space between these two arms, no, that is said to be acute angle. So it can be like this. See, if you see the right angles, vertex line is here. See, this is right angle. So when it reduces, acute angle, this is also acute angle, this is also acute angle, acute angle, this is also acute angle, this is also acute angle, even this is also acute angle. Understood? So any angle or any degree which is lesser than, see, any angle from here to here, if you have any angle, it's generally said to be acute angle. So I can also show you with one example of drawing one acute angle. Like, so this is a meeting point. So the angle which is formed here, see, if you see the straight line, vertex line, I've just drawn like a dotted line. See, this is a straight line which is vertex standing line. So from here to here it is 90 degree, but here the first and second arm, if you see, which is lesser than the right angle. So the angle which are formed between these two rays, no, it is said to be acute angle. So here I am going to place it as A, this point, B and C. So here the angle which is formed is acute angle. So next we will see about obtuse angle. Angles greater than a right angle are called obtuse angle. So I showed you, no, this right angle. Again I am going to use this as an example. So I showed you this is the right angle. So the angles which are lesser than the right angle, you will call it as acute angle. Just now we saw, right? From here, if it is reducing, it is said to be, any angle is said to be acute angle. Now the angle which moves greater than the right angle, that is backward from the standing line, like this. See, the standing line is here and the arms are moving after the standing line. So this angle formed, no, this two rays forming, no, this is called obtuse angle. See, it can be moving like this, keep on. So any angle like this, if you see, this full complete angle is said to be obtuse angle. Okay, like this. Understood? So using this, I'll draw and show you one obtuse angle. This is one ray. See, this is one ray and this is another ray. So now where it will be the standing line, this is a sleeping line, and if standing line, so if you see, I have drawn a dotted line. This is a standing line which is vertical line which is 90 degree here. This is a 90 degree. So the degree greater than, now this complete angle which is greater than, said to be obtuse angle. So here I can mark it as any alphabet P, and this point meeting at a point Q, R. Okay. So the angle PQR, angle PQR, this Q is an angle which is said to be obtuse angle. The angle can be anything. Okay. So next we are going to see about the straight angle. So here a straight angle is made by two rays with a common end point going in opposite direction. So for simple understanding, I'll tell you, in the wall clock, 6 o'clock. If you see 6 o'clock, the minute hand and the hour hand will fall in like a straight line. It will fall like a straight line, but the two needles are different needles. But when it forms in a straight line, it shows like a straight line in a wall clock. So that angle will make a straight angle. Even for more example, if you see 12:30, even the 12:30, the two needles will like be in a straight line. 3:45, 3:45 also, if you see straight line, it will be following one arm. This is the second arm. See, this is a 90 degree. See, any angle is acute angle. From the acute angle, 90 degree, which is a right angle. Greater than is obtuse angle. See, like this. You see, this point, this is the point where these two rays are meeting and it forms a straight line. So if you see, this ray will keeps on moving this side and towards your right side, and this ray, that is the second arm, will move in the opposite direction in this way. Okay, so this angle formed by these two arms, no, this angle is said to be straight angle. I'll just show you in the drawing figure. See, this is a one arm. This is the other arm. So here A, B, C. So the angle formed by the two arms is said to be straight angle. The straight angle always will be 180 degree, which is two right angle. That is, the straight line will falls like this. See, if you see the straight line, dotted line I have drawn, no? So from here, this is 90 degree right angle. This is 90 degree right angle. That is two right angles. Two right angles make one straight angle. Okay, one straight angle. This side, if you see, another straight angle. So it can also be two straight angle. Okay, so totally two right angles make a straight angle. Okay, so hope you have understood about all these four angles. Thank you, children.